This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yes, welcome to Cancel Belle. It's a movement that I'm beginning to push, just after some offensive comments that were made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the worst bit is, Belle, that you don't even remember. So I hope from me cancelling you, you will then learn from your actions.
What happens if I get cancelled? Do I just get off the show and then...
Yeah, I suppose, you have to, you'd probably get shamed a lot in the street. You'd lose your job. You'd probably need to, sort of think about changing your identity, possibly moving countries. But hey, you be the judge. Hey, you can listen with your own ears and you decide whether or not Belle should be cancelled. That plus many more, even a bit of chat about Belle's nipples coming up in the podcast.
Guys, I want to talk about nip slips. You're so immature. Nip slips happen to the best of us, all right?
Oh, here we go again.
No, come on, Ben. You're so immature. Can't wait for the chat with the boss after today's show. So...
It's so rare that you get to use the moe. Always good to let one out of the bag. Yeah, that's what I do radio for.
Okay. So, at the gym on Saturday morning, I was wearing a brand new crop top that I've just purchased, and it's very cute. It was really hot that day. It was really hot the night before, so I thought normally I'd wear a longer top and kind of cover up a bit more, but I thought, you know what? By the time I walk there, I'm going to be so sweaty already.
Yep.
So I decided it was time to whip out my brand new little crop. And that class included a fair few weights being lifted, fair few bending over, and... You guys know what a kettlebell swing is?
Yes.
Is that when you sort of your legs are out wide and you're swinging it above your head and
so you
below?
swing the kettlebell through your legs and then up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, when I was doing the swing and my arms are coming down on the swing, it kind of kept dragging my crop top down a little bit more each time.
Right.
Oh, my God.
So then by the fourth one, I put my arms down and looked down to make sure I was gripping the kettlebell properly. But as I looked down, I went, ooh, a few more kettlebells poking out than I thought.
So both slipped out.
Yes.
Double whammy.
Double whammy.
Very rare. I also like the idea of all the BFT heart monitors on the screen going to 300 BPM.
So how far down did the top come?
Only a little bit, and I was facing the mirror, so if you looked in the mirror at that point, you probably would have seen it, but otherwise I was kind of in my own little corner. So quick drop of the kettlebell, pull it back up, but I decided to just change that exercise mid-go.
Maybe for the better.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10. Have you had a nip slip? Happens to the best of us.
Happens all the time. My wife, Sam, every time we go out, if she's wearing anything with some sort of cleavage, I'm on nip patrol.
Of course you are.
Such
Do you
a
put
thing.
your hand up for that one?
I volunteer and she requests it.
It's because they have that magic tape, like boob tape, but it's always a thing when you're like, I don't want that pressure. When you're like, just so you know, you're on boob watch tonight. You go, what do you mean? It's my fault if it comes out. Like, I can't be like given that much pressure. You know.
Very true. Kate joins us in Mornington. Good morning, Kate. Tell us what happened.
Good morning. I reckon it'd be about a year ago, I went and had my boobs done. And a couple of the girls and I decided once I'd recovered that we'd go out for a nice dinner and kind of, get the girls not out, but
show them off.
celebrate them.
Yeah, I mean, new whip. Yeah, get them out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so went to this really nice restaurant. Ended up being quite like a fine dining, so we're a little bit, I don't think we realised that.
Yep.
And as we were eating, we were just chatting away, and I had no idea that one of my whole nipples was out. The other one was like peeping through because I don't really have that much feeling there.
Yeah.
Right.
So were you wearing a low-cut dress or what was it?
It was literally just like a really small top.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
right.
surely one of your friends would have said, hey, Kate.
They did. I was like, for the rest of the night, you girls were on nip patrol.
Yeah. But did you realise it was out the whole night when you got the whole dinner for free for all six of you? You're like, oh, okay, that's interesting. 13, 24, 10. If you've had a nip slip, Izzy joins us now. What happened?
Hi. So I was at a surf beach wearing what would be probably a flimsy bikini, and a big wave came. I went under the water and I stood up, and little to my knowledge, my whole boobs were out.
Oh.
And, yep. And then my friend told me, and I was traumatized because there were families, little kids just everywhere.
Izzy, I totally, you know what, now that I think about it, yeah, I probably had that. I had that like twice or three times back in the day of, you get out of the water, and because the bikinis are so light, the material, you don't realise, that it's completely come down or up or sideways. Who knows?
I remember one time being at the beach and I got wrecked by a wave. I wasn't surfing. I can't surf, but I think I might have been on a boogie board and my pants came off. My board shorts came off.
That's embarrassing for having no pants on and using a boogie board.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's like the worst possible. Imagine if a naked guy just boogie boarded past you.
Hang on,
It was a tip slip.
Were you...
13, 24, 10 if you've had a tip slip.
Were you wearing board shorts?
I was wearing board shorts,
Okay,
but my boardies and my undies all came down.
Cool, okay, because I wanted to ask you if you wear undies under your board shorts or you just wear them as is.
I wear undies under
Yeah, I
my
wear
board
undies.
shorts. But I don't even really have board shorts. I just sort of have just shorts.
Yeah,
that are like
right.
crappy shorts that are, Boardies aren't really cool anymore, having the
that's what I
rip curl
mean.
ones
Yeah.
below the knee. Virginia in Essendon, you've had a nip slip. What happened?
Yeah. It was quite a long time ago. It was like 15 years ago or so.
Yeah.
A friend of mine and I went to the Gold Coast, and we decided to go to the theme park. So we went to Wet and Wild, and we went on one of these large slides that you sit on a tube and you go down singly.
Yeah.
So my friend went down first. It was all fun, and she got out. And then it was my turn. I went down, and I'm pretty thin, and I just flew down that slide. And, I had a two-piece on. Like, I had, like, it was a boob tube.
Yep.
And, two-piece. And I hit the water, and I emerged from the water. And, the top bit was, like, a red up. So both were exposed.
Yeah.
So, and to top it off, there was this guy filming his kids. And
Sure he was, yeah.
I have no idea if I got caught on film or not.
Yeah. The worst bit is you finish the ride and there's a photo there of your boobs for $25.
You shouldn't have to pay for rewards. You're preaching to the choir, mate.
The Kogan Money Credit Card, a great value card packed with rewards and no annual fee.
Credit provider National Australia Bank Limited. T's and C's, credit criteria, other fees and charges apply.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
G'day, Pip in Ocean Grove. Did you make the most of the hot weather over the weekend?
I definitely did. I was in the pool and at the beach.
Oh, laughing. Well, 5 questions in front of you. If you get them all right, you get to pick the next song we play. The price of Coke is set to go up with inflation, which is a bit of a worry if you play for Collingwood. Bit of topical fun there. No, we're talking about the canned drink. What variety of Coke comes in a gold can?
Coke. Oh, I don't know.
I think that's deceiving. That's
It's not
a
like
deceiving question.
Look, it's not. It's the one that isn't Coke Zero or Coke No Sugar
Or
or
Diet
It used
Coke.
to be just a cream swirl through it.
Yeah. Just give us a flavour, an alternate flavour of Coke.
Vanilla.
Yeah, no, you got it. No, you definitely
Okay.
you didn't think you were going to get that, but you did. Okay, Facebook and Insta are going to start charging people for the blue tick verification. Which other social media app started the trend for charging for ticks last year?
Twitter.
Yes. Roald Dahl books have been rewritten to get rid of offensive words like fat and ugly. What do the initials BFG stand for?
Big Friendly Giant.
Yes, not Big Fat Giant, otherwise we'd have to change it to just the Big Giant, the Big G. Beaches across Melbourne were evacuated on the weekend after a blue shark sighting. What's the name of the shark in Finding Nemo?
Bruce.
Yeah, you got it. Last one. It would have been Kurt Cobain's birthday today. Can you finish these lyrics?
Here we are now.
Next bit.
entertainer.
Yeah, no, you got it. Yeah, no.
I got to admit, Pip, like, yeah, you're lovely to have you on this morning. Energy's a little low.
But you know what? I was cooking the questions, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you so tired? What happened last night? Did you have a rager or something?
Well, got home late, decided to go to the movies, and then my daughter woke us at about 5:30, so that's why I'm in the car on the way to the gym.
Oh, well, at least you're going to the gym. What movie did you see, Pip? Was it any good?
It was different, that's for sure. It was called The Whale. Have you guys...
Oh, yeah, the Brendan Fraser one. Yeah. Was it any good?
It was a little... well made, but a bit depressing, like watching him just eat himself to death, basically.
Yeah.
Well, that explains your energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took my energy. I had too many dreams after that.
Well, look, Pip, let's see if we can shake it off this morning. You're on the way to the gym. You've seen The Whale starring Brendan Fraser. Now you get to choose the next song we play. What a roller coaster. Do you want to hear Outcast?
I know you like to think you don't stay, but lean a little bit closer, see.
Or do you want to hear Blue Juice?
Walking around on broken legs, but I can't get you out of my...
What's that?
That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with Outcast.
All right, Roses it is. On Nova 100, this one's going out to Pip in Ocean Grove, waking her up this morning after seeing The Whale last night.
Liam, what were you doing at her house?
Lol. It's 6:13. Actually, sorry, guys. If Roald Dahl gets cancelled, I'm also going to say, if he's not allowed to say fat, you're not allowed to say fat. You said I'm a whale.
Yeah, text us 0457 100 cancel Belle.
Hashtag to cancel Belle. Or to save Belle, you can also text in
Save
the same
Belle.
number.
Liam and Belle, I am very, very excited because yesterday I was walking down Main Street in Ashburton and I saw a flyer that is going to make us all stinking rich. This Sunday, so a mere 6 nights away, is the Ashburton's Community Festival. That means there's going to be carnival rides, there's going to be gourmet food, there's going to be the ABBA cover band BABA on the main stage.
I love BABA.
From 5 to 7, BABA are going to be there. And the thing that's going to make us filthy, stinking rich, Ashburton's Got Talent.
Whoa. Now, obviously, I'm familiar, Ben, with Australia's Got Talent.
Yes.
That's a big pool of people. I mean, 24, 25 million.
Yep.
It's really hard to get onto that show. But Ashburton's Got Talent, so obviously a smaller competition. Now, if there's still a cash prize,
Yes, there is.
we could potentially be bigger, talented fish in a smaller pond.
What's the prize pool?
Well, let me tell you what the prize pool is. I haven't got the exact numbers on how many people enter this, but I would say I feel like it'd be about a dozen. So we have about a 1 in 12 chance.
3 in 12 chance.
In fact, if all of us
split.
enter, you're right, Belle. If all of us enter individually, we have a 3 in 12 chance at winning $1,000.
That's money for jam.
No. Okay, we're not stealing $1,000 off a potential
Hey,
12-year-old.
Not stealing it. If we're the most talented people there, we're going to
We
win.
We're going to be competing with children, like playing the violin
That's
and
the
stuff.
beauty of it, Belle.
No,
It's easy. There'll be some sort of 8-year-old playing a glockenspiel. Obviously, on any given day, an adult is going to have more talent than one of those kids, you know?
I'm glad you're on board.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this. I think it's reciprocated.
Yeah, for sure.
I've already thought of my talent. I know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I'll give you a song, come back, and you're both going to have talents as well.
Just ease up there, Turbo. Just out of interest, just gauging this. Would it be better to do some sort of dance performance, the three of us, and like at least so that if there's the three of us in there,
maybe some sort of combat crumping,
or you know, are we? You're probably right. Like if we divvy it up, so like there's 3 chances of winning.
I think so.
And then I suppose like we just share the money, right? Like if Ben wins, you know, he'll give us some, and Belle if you win.
Yeah, but we're not walking away with the money. Would we give it would we get something for the show?
Give it,
Are we going to like
give it to charity?
No, we wouldn't give it to charity, but we would use it for the show.
Okay, I'm blacklisting charity so quick.
Belle, we've got stars in our eyes. I'm not thinking of charity if I just win Ashburton's Got Talent.
If we win this $1,000, we will spend it on the show. Like we'll use it so that everyone listening is going to benefit.
So yeah, I get it. So if any of us win, it's for the show. It's for extra prizes, and maybe you could call up and say why you need the $1,000, and then you can have a portion of it.
I know what my talent's going to be.
Yeah.
Belle and Liam will give you one song to think about it. When we come back, we'll find out what your talents are. If you just joined us, very exciting because I have brought to the team's attention that there is a big event going down on Sunday. It is the Ashburton Community Festival. And within that festival, among the carnival rides and the ABBA cover band BABBA performing, there is also Ashburton's Got Talent.
This is insane. $1,000 up for grabs, and we're saying like obviously Australia's Got Talent, pretty hard to win. You would think Ashburton's Got Talent, like it's a great place, but like how much talent can there be in Ashburton? You know what I mean? So we're like, if all three of us like work really hard this week, and we get up there with our special talent and we perform, surely, I mean, one of us is going to win the money for the show, right?
Liam, you're saying how many people can be entering and how easy it is. We're stealing money from the 12-year-olds that are entering with their cute little dance routine or something.
I don't like your negative attitude. I think Liam's fully on board. I think you're naysaying this $1,000.
Are you not seeing easy targets? What are you saying?
I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm definitely not as talented as a kid could be at something.
Honestly, you will cream them. Guaranteed. Now, I've given you a song to think about your talents. I saw this yesterday, so I've had like almost 24 hours to think about this. So I've been thinking about my talent. Do you want to know what I'm going to do?
Ben, what are you going to do?
This is open for discussion.
So what? I mean, does it say on the poster? Do you have 5 minutes or what? I'm assuming you wouldn't get any more than that.
It doesn't go into the details,
right? Yeah,
but I don't need 5 minutes.
Okay.
So this is obviously up for discussion. If we don't like this, I can go back to the workshop, but I think this might win the $1,000.
Okay.
So we image it as Ashburton's strongest man.
Oh, what?
Okay.
And I can do 100 chin-ups.
No, you can't.
No, I know where this is going.
I can.
Because Ben, if you've seen on the billboards, he has a very big chin and he can wiggle his chin.
Oh, not the chin.
So people, the crowd's going, oh my God, 100 chin-ups.
That's wild.
And they think he's going to do the bar, and then he gets out there and goes,
I can move it. Like I can individually control my chin to the point where like I could hold a pen with it and write. Okay. So maybe I could do some of that. Maybe I could write like I could write people's names.
I feel like
on stage and then throw them out to the audience.
My only thing is that it sounds good, but then the payoff of it is like
if we play it on air the next day, it's silence.
I think people will be disappointed. They'll go, "Oh my God, he's about to do 100 chin-ups," and then when you start doing the chin wiggle thing, they'll feel like they've been had.
But I think it's part of the show. Like it's a funny show.
Okay.
They think they're getting one thing and they get another and they go, oh, that's funny.
Do you think you could do 100 in a row?
I could do 100 right now. I won't, but I could. What? I'll do 10. I'll do 10 right now. It's easy. It's easy.
So you could even, I like
easy money.
I like what you're talking about, Ben, like the interaction. Like, so you get people to write how many chin-ups do you think, you can do. It's kind of like guessing the jelly beans in a jar.
Yep.
And then, I mean, I've had a bit of a think.
Yep.
I think
So mine's a maybe?
I would put yours in the maybe pile.
Okay.
Keep on it though. Just see if we can think of something else. My idea for you was like sort of obviously you like your golf, so you can just get out there and just like absolutely just cream balls in the audience. You know what I mean?
Cream dry.
Yeah, just if you just like dry them. Oh, that was clean.
For what?
The cleanest
old
drive.
Nana sitting in the back.
No, just over their heads.
You can get fake balls, so it feels and sounds like a real golf ball, but it doesn't go very far.
Yeah.
So Ben hit the person in the front row.
See the amazing strongman with his amazing drive. 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a thought.
Yep.
Ben and Belle, I was thinking impressions is sort of my forte. So I was thinking I could get up there and do a bit of a set, like an impression set. Like, it's Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. You know, like, he could get up there and do a bit.
Is there anything else you can do?
I can do other villains from the Batman trilogy. No, how I got these scars. Let's
do a bit of a run through now. So, give me another impression. So, please welcome to the stage Liam Stapleton, the man of 1,000 voices.
Don't let me into your mind, Potter.
That's Alan Rickman, Snape from the Harry Potter franchise. Yeah. Well, high five. Borat.
It's the same
Sacha Baron
five
Cohen.
impressions.
I think
every
you've
time.
got to work on a few more modern ones.
Okay.
Are you gonna have like costume changes, or you just stand there in your
Belle.
short and
This is
t-shirt?
all up for discussion. And look, there's more. They're just sort of my heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I mean, Belle. I mean, you're sort of poking holes in mine. But what are you going to be doing?
I don't really have any talents. Like the only thing I do outside of work. Oh, I don't want to. Why? I go to the gym, or I do pole dancing.
Could you imagine at the Ashburton Community Festival if Belle's on stage?
After I've just done 5 minutes of Borat and Belle comes on and like they're throwing tokens for the fair at her.
Hang on, no,
oh yeah,
difference.
here's some tokens for the
All
fair
the
as well.
dads that were dreading the day are going, this has turned out great.
Oh, we got to go to Ashburton's Community Festival next year.
I stroll out in my 7-inch black boots, and like you have to wear skimpy clothes because you got to stick to the pole.
You have to,
Also,
yeah.
I'm only intermediate level, so like I can do some inverts and upside down and some,
I
some
think,
of that.
Belle, because I mean, maybe it'd be more family friendly. We know you know your way around the kit. Maybe you could get up there and do a bit of a drum solo.
What, from what I did in year 10.
Yeah, you did year 10 drums. I think that's more family friendly, right?
I just looked at the weather forecast, so the weekend's going to be 36 degrees.
It's going to be a pit in Belle's drum pit. Everyone's going to be sweating out there at the Ashburton Community Fair with Belle on the double kicks.
I also wouldn't stick to the pole because I'd be so sweaty. So
Yeah.
normally like...
Well, look, why don't we throw it?
I haven't done the drums for like 10 years.
Why don't we throw it to you, Melbourne? We are going to be entering Ashburton's Got Talent. What do you want to see Belle do? Would you rather see her pole dancing on the stage?
Okay.
Or would you rather see her dust off the drum kit? This morning we're talking about the Ashburton's Community Festival. There is going to be a performance from BABA, the ABBA cover band. There's also going to be Ashburton's Got Talent.
Yeah, we're thinking this is easy, right? I mean, how many people could really be entering this competition? $1,000 on the line. So Ben's going to enter. We're still trying to work out what he's going to do. Might be something with its weird chin.
You're going to enter. You're going to be doing impressions.
Yeah, and Belle, I mean, she's got many talents, but we're trying to work out, well, whether she does like her pole dancing. So she's either going to do that or... maybe a drum solo, because she also did drums in year 10.
When was the last time you did actually play the drums?
Man, I sold my kit ages ago. Last time I actually sat down behind it would be, I don't know, 5 years
It's
ago.
like riding a bike, though, right? Like you never lose.
Yeah, but you also lose a bit of talent with it. Like I wouldn't be able to do what I used to do.
Look, we have got all week to figure this out. We don't have to lock it in right now, but we did say 13, 24, 10. What would you rather see? Belle doing a massive drum solo or Belle on the pole? Gabrielle joins us now. Gabrielle, what do you want to see Belle do at Ashburton's Got Talent?
Yeah, I wanted a pole dance. That's what I want.
Yeah, you don't say, Gabrielle.
Of course you do. Do you think it would be appropriate, though, for like if there's kids and stuff there? Or you think she could probably do it tastefully still, or?
No, tastefully, yeah. I'd love tastefully, yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to come down? Are you going to come down and watch, Gabrielle?
I'd watch any time of the day.
Cool, man. Well, we'll see you there in the front row. I'm sure throwing many ride tickets, festival ride tickets.
Normally, I would wear you wear usually like a little crop top and a kind of skimpy kind of bottom.
Yep.
But I think because if there are actual kids in the crowd and grandparents who have gone to support their grandchildren,
Yep.
I will wear like bike shorts and maybe a longer top.
Yep.
It does limit my ability on the pole because I won't be able to grip as well.
We'll never limit your ability on the pole. That's what they say.
For the record as well, can I say that, Belle, you were the one that suggested pole dancing?
Oh, hey, I'm
I'm team drums. I'm like, I feel like we need to get some roadblocks close at this.
The stigma behind, around pole dancing is like what you guys said before, and that's fine. People go, oh, well, you're a stripper, or, it's really sexual, but like we do beautiful.
Yeah, but try and
routines
explain that to the lady running the baking stand at the Ashburton
I'm
Community
changing the
Festival.
stigma, Kerry.
Oh, I don't find it appropriate.
Gabrielle loves it.
Jake joins us now. Jake, do you want to see Belle on the drum kit or on the pole?
Definitely pole dance.
Yeah.
It's looking like the pole, isn't it?
Well, look, what we'll do is, because like I said, we can leave this open-ended. What we'll do is we'll pop it up on the Ben Lehman Bell Instagram story. We'll do a poll, no pun intended. And whatever gets up is what Belle will do at the Ashburton's Got Talent.
Ben and Belle, your parents look after you for the first 20-odd years of your life. And then
20?
after... Well, I mean, yeah, around about that point. I know you moved out of home when you were 11 or something like that. But, that's not everyone's. I lived at home until I was 20, and then I moved out when I was 20. But after that, the tables slowly start to turn, and at the end of their life, you're the one doing the looking after. And my parents were staying in Melbourne over the weekend, and Mum's in her 50s and Dad's literally just turned 60. But I feel like the tables are turning. I'm already the one starting to do some of the looking after. So we had an interesting experience over the weekend just with public transport. It's just something that Mum and Dad aren't really used to, I suppose.
Yep.
So I bought them some Mikeys and left them on their bed sort of when they were coming over, because I knew we'd be catching some trams and trains and that sort of thing. And I think the whole idea of it stresses them out a little bit. They just sort of just drive everywhere in Adelaide.
Yep.
And Dad was just fascinated by the whole thing. He kept taking photos of everything, which is a real old guy thing to do. So as the train rocked up, I'm like, you gotta go quick, you gotta tap your card, and then you gotta get in there. And then I was like, Dad, quick, the doors are closing. And he was taking photos of the train, wow, look at that. And so and then we got on board, and then we were sitting there, and he stood up and got his phone out again and took a photo of the poster of the Victorian train network. Of all the lines you can see, this is the Burnley stop, and
I guess that'd be quite big for what he's used to in Adelaide with the Adelaide trains.
He was taking photos of it, and he's like, so intricate. He just he was loving the whole thing.
Yeah.
So Dad's he's there taking his photos of everything, and then it got to the point where we're getting off the train. As you know, it's quite busy. You've got to sort of move. When it's your stop, you got to go. And we were sort of both sitting at opposite ends because there wasn't many seats there. So as we were getting off, I'd sort of come out of one door and I said to Mum, you got to press the button. You got to press the button. And she pressed the red emergency assistance button.
Oh my God.
Instead of the green button.
Oh.
What are you doing? That's if there's a fire or someone's robbing you. Because it was boop, and then I was like, green button.
It goes to the driver?
I'm pretty sure. It's basically saying to the driver, something's really bad's happening in here. So by that point, we're off the train, so it didn't matter. And I was saying, oh, no, you pressed the wrong button. I was explaining that. And I turned back, and Dad is over the yellow line, leaning over the tracks, taking a photo of the train line. He's like, wow, look at that. You can see the MCG down. I'm like, get in. You're going to die. You are literally going to, if a train came, you would die. Okay?
An ex-hotel worker who worked at a hotel, very classy 5-star hotel in America, has now come out saying, hey, you want the tea on who's the nicest celebs and who are a few D-heads?
Oh, we love getting that tea.
So I thought this morning we would play a round of D-head or delight. I have a list of a few celebs here, and I'll say their name. You guys just need to pick if they were a D-head or a delight to have as a hotel guest.
So it's me versus Liam?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
First one, Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, obviously a D-head, right?
No way. He's actually a really nice person. Have you seen his TikToks with his daughter?
Yeah, but you can be nice to your daughter and a D-head to everyone else.
I think he's actually a nice person.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Well, that kind of goes against what I'm saying.
It does. He's kind of known for not being nice. Come on, Belle. Is he a D-head or is he a delight?
He's a delight.
I thought so.
Correct.
It's all an act. It's just a show.
He's just doing a bit.
Second one, D-head or delight, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I'm going to say D-head.
I'm going to go with delight.
Is the game Ben just says delight every time and I said D-head and someone's right?
Well, in this case, Liam, you're right.
Yes!
Apparently he's quite rude and short and has a big demand list, according to this hotel worker.
You're 18 to 19 years old, in which case he is very nice and you will probably be his girlfriend for 2 to 3 months.
All right, next up, D-head or delight, Miley Cyrus.
Oh, that's interesting because we've interviewed Miley Cyrus before and she was quite nice.
No, remember she was a bit short.
Yeah, but only she has to do so many interviews. I thought she was seemed like a nice person. She was going along with everything.
I'll say D-head.
I'm going to say delight, Belle.
Ben, you're right. She's a D-head, noted as being difficult as a guest at the hotel.
Ooh, 2v1.
All right, next up, D-head or delight, Alan Rickman.
Oh,
That is the second time you have spoken out of turn, Miss Granger. Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
I mean, Alan's obviously passed away, and I think, there was a lot of tributes flowing out, people saying that this man was beautiful inside and out. I think Alan Rickman, I like to think he would have been a delightful human being.
I'll say he was a D-head.
He's a delight. Was a delight.
Cop that, man.
He
Yeah.
was a delight, yeah.
Very sad.
Still a delight, I guess.
That means it all comes down to this last one.
D-head or delight? J-Lo.
Jenny from the block.
Is from the block.
And she does claim that she is still from the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got.
I do think that she would want things a certain way.
But, Ben, she's true to her roots. Or so she claims. I'm going to say delight.
Well, I'm going to say D-head.
All right, Ben, well, let's see who wins.
She's been described as a D-head.
God damn it.
Ben, you win. She's been described as not the easiest guest to have, also quite demanding.
Who knew? She changed, man.
I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from.
I'm smack bang in the middle of my 8-week challenge.
Let's get physical.
Belle,
I wanna get physical.
aren't you 2 weeks into your 8-week challenge?
Yes.
I'm no mathematician, but I don't think that's smack bang in the middle.
It's the start of week 3 today. And as you guys know, I've been eating healthier. I've been drinking more water than usual.
We had pizza last week.
Yes, so there's been a few little slip-ups.
Yep.
You say slip-ups, but I mean, I think Monday you had a donut for breakfast.
Yep.
Tuesday you had pizza for lunch. Wednesday you had pizza for breakfast.
Remember that we also got sent that smash cake.
Yes,
you were demolishing the smash
but
cake.
last week I was hormonal. Yeah. It doesn't count.
So apart from all of that...
You've been eating like a pig in a trough.
I bought a tub of protein last week, all right?
That doesn't cancel all those things out.
I've drunk a whole bottle of water the other day.
Also, are you trying to drop weight?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I think I just want to like...
Doesn't protein...
I want to build my arms up a bit more because there isn't really anything.
So you're not trying to drop weight then, you're trying to put on
but
weight?
I also would like to get rid of a bit of the tum. Just,
Right.
Just always looks like I'm a little bit pregnant.
Can you draw out what are you looking for? So just tell me what... So the arm, like big arms...
Yeah.
And then
just
sort of like
tighten up a bit.
Just the very thin waist, like that sort of.
Like maybe one less chin would be good.
That sort of look.
What is that? Is that a muscly
so yeah,
man
that's
with
your
no
sort of
weight?
big arms, and then there's the sort of waist there.
Liam just drew the body shape of John Cena.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm aiming for.
Cool,
that's it. Well, no, I've been trying. Okay, I've been really trying. I've been going to BFT every day. I've been doing pole I've been doing pole and BFT on the same day some days. So just doubling down.
Is pole hard though?
Is pole hard?
No, pole would be I've done it once.
You want to fall on your neck to your death?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's hard. Anyway, the weekend. Okay, last week
the
maybe it
idea
was
of
great.
like 3 girls in your class dying around you, like, oh no, we lost another one.
You have to sign a waiver before you do pole.
You do.
Oh, that's another one, just falling on her neck to her death.
It's a thing.
Oh, clean up on pole 6.
Sorry, Belle.
No, now I don't.
No, go on.
No, go on.
How's it going? Tell us about the challenge.
Well, yeah. Look, there's a lot of support. We've got the great WhatsApp group going with my class, like the people doing the 8-week challenge from BFT. People have been putting in that they're averaging 15,000 steps a day. There's like people putting their protein ball recipes in. We've got everyone's meal prep photos. I got home on Friday night, and as you guys know, I'm living with my mum at the moment, and we come from a Dutch background. And I got home, and she said, "Guess what I made for dinner?"
What?
I was like, "What?" She goes, "I've made you a stack of pancakes."
What?
Which is a Dutch thing. And I was like, "Well."
Are they savoury?
No, you just put butter and sugar and maple syrup on them. But they're she made me the size of a baking bowl and made them all into a stack, and there was about 50. And she said,
my God.
"I'm going away for the weekend, so I've cooked you 50 pancakes that will last you the whole weekend." So what was my diet on the weekend?
Pancakes.
Gee whiz.
I also went out on Saturday night and had about 30 drinks.
Okay.
But hey, week 3, we're back.
Yeah, girl. I also I was thinking pancakes when you said, guess what my mum cooked, but I was like, I think that's racist to just think Dutch people eat pancakes. But oh no, she made that. And she's just like, yeah, I've left you 50 pancakes over there. I've also packed a bong as well, as we know that's a very Dutch thing to do. I'll see you next week.
Jack Ginnivan, Collingwood young gun, has received a 2-game ban and a $5,000 fine, which I think is going to be suspended anyway, after he was filmed using an illicit substance at a Torquay hotel on January 26th. The media reports suggest that the substance was ketamine, but it's not the first time a Collingwood player has gotten in trouble over drugs, and so it's definitely put a spotlight on the topic.
And I mean, I think he has come out and sort of admitted to it now, and that's always a good take, I think, rather than rolling out the old crushed up anti-inflammatory pills.
The old Wayne method.
Allegedly. But yeah, no, it seems to pop up a lot. I saw Dane Swan had a take. He posted and said it would be a different thing if people were filming two women in a cubicle, or so if the guy was filming into a woman's toilet cubicle and then posting that online. That's a whole other issue. And he did say the person should be killed. I don't necessarily agree with the second part of that, but I get what he's saying. I suppose, yeah, obviously, drugs are illegal and they're bad, but being filmed when you're in the toilet and then having that posted online, that's also sort of...
Yeah, but the difference here is, Liam, that he's being filmed doing something illegal, doing something he shouldn't be. If you film a woman on the toilet just going about her business on the toilet, that's completely different.
Yeah, but then where's the line? Because just filming someone in the cubicle doesn't matter what they're doing. You're still filming them in the cubicle.
Yeah, but you're true. It is the cubicle is the factor here. But if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
But
so if someone's filming, it's like saying, someone's murdering someone and someone films it and you go, oh, shouldn't film them doing that. It's like, well, they're doing something very wrong. But if you're filming someone going about their day, then that's fine.
Is that a different set of rules though? Because let's be real. Most of these guys are doing this sort of stuff, and the way I see it is, it's sort of it's illegal and you shouldn't be doing it, but it's like a recreational drug. It's not a performance-enhancing drug. And maybe it is. It's in pre-season, so he sort of started his footy, but it's like... Do you know what I mean?
It's still illegal, though.
But you know what? The amount of older players that get away with crazy stuff. People they drink driving and they're smashing other cars, and then all of a sudden they're playing. It's swept under the rug and they're just playing. And then these younger guys. I mean, this guy's definitely a target, Ginnivan.
It is a whole different world now. Everybody has a camera on them 24/7. The older players, I would safely also probably agree with you, Liam. Yes, this stuff was happening back in the day, but no one was filming it. Now, if you do anything, even if it is in a toilet cubicle where you think nobody is, someone can always be watching, filming and posting.
I find it amusing that Collingwood has come out and said that it is an isolated incident. There is no way that it's an isolated incident.
Number 4.
It would be rife through the AFL. It would be rife. Every single team, most players, it'd be rife. But they've all got their heads in the sand pretending that it's not.
It's the younger you are, it seems, the more you sort of become the scapegoat, and the easy target, and everyone hangs it on you, sort of thing.
What do you think should happen when this happens? When someone posts a video of, say, for example, Jack doing this, he's been given a ban and a fine. What do you think should happen?
Well, I mean, for starters, I don't think he should be filmed. And then obviously, newspapers and that sort of stuff are rubbing their hands together, going sick. We've got some, we've got some footage of someone doing drugs. They're going to go wild with it. But yeah, obviously, I suppose if you're playing professional sport and you're on that sort of wicket, you do have to be reprimanded a little bit.
Well, he has to lead by example. If he's got kids, AFL Collingwood fans as young as 10 years old, and they're seeing this, do you think he should be reprimanded?
It just always feels ridiculous that it's like, oh, this is the only person doing this in the AFL. Everyone pile into Jack Ginnivan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you're kiddting yourselves if you think that's the case.
Well, there's always a different excuse as well. Mental health or, it's performance enhancing or whatever.
What's trending?
Well, Insta and Facebook will now let you pay for a blue tick verification. It'll cost $15 a month and it's available here in Australia from this week.
Well, it's exciting for you, isn't it, Belle? You'd be stoked on that one after you tried to get your blue tick earlier in the year. Belle sent an email to Instagram saying, hey, I'm famous now. I'm on the radio. And they said, sorry, no.
Yeah,
you just had to go into settings and request it.
Liam's got a blue tick. I, Ben, have got a blue tick. Belle, yet to get the call up from the gram.
Yeah, no, not just yet to get the call up. I got denied, so I did request.
The other thing is, Belle, like, if you get one now, everyone will just be like, oh, that bitch is on a payment plan. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you had one before, then everyone's like, oh, yeah, that's a real blue ticker, you know?
And we're just a mere few weeks away from Prince Andrew being kicked out of the Windsor Mansion and having his income cut down as well.
Oh, this is so unfair, Papa. It's like, Andrew, you're 63 years old. And he's being moved to the royal shed, I believe.
What did I do to deserve this?
Come on, Father, name me one good reason. One thing I've done.
And finally, your favourite Roald Dahl books are being rewritten to get rid of offensive words.
What do you mean?
I must admit, like, I think I'm on the right side of history. I would consider myself someone who's more left wing, but then every now and then these stories come out and it makes me feel like a really angry old man. I'm like, why? Why can't you say ugly in a book?
Hang on, so what are the words?
The words are fat, ugly, lazy.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
Liam's fat.
I'm ugly and a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
What am I?
All three as well? No, obviously none. But, like, apart from a little bit lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah, I mean, the racist language and that sort of stuff, like, obviously needs to go. But some of those things, I'm like, is this going too far?
It also includes Oompa Loompas are now specifically gender neutral, and they're going to be changing words, even like this famous song.
What are you at? Getting terribly fat. What do you think will come of that?
They're also including extra things in the sentences, such as in The Witches, when they say the witches are bald underneath their wigs, it now actually includes a bonus line that says, but there are plenty of other reasons why women might wear wigs, and this is certainly nothing wrong with that.
These books are going to get a lot longer. I'm looking forward to reading James and the regular plus-size Peach later on. That'll be good.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.